Xavier. They were able to get one back, but DRS added to the mix might have just crushed the chances of Xavier if they can't make something magical happen in this situation.
There's the flush coming through. Xavier looking to push forwards. Galzen on the outside might prove to be a little bit of a spoiler there. I think he pinched away the kill on the hillside there. The question is, does he want these heals? Does he want these kills? If he spots a player get knocked, I wouldn't be surprised if he gives it up and gets the point. 13 teams remain, so you're not really going to get too much for laddering up. Here comes Booms around the side, playing a little bit close. Maybe a little bit too close for comfort. Galzen pops up and actually spots Duck, gets the knock as well. I think that might have been the old flush actually coming on through, but the reposition from Booms to move over this hillside, another hard western shift, and this fight has a timer.
It really does. I think for Galzen, he's just going to take as many kills as he can get here. Very smart from Booms as well. Sees Galzen, opts not to take shots because they don't have an angle on Genesis Dogma, but they do now. Galzen's proving to be really annoying.
It's good. And it's Xavier to go down.
It's a really nice pop in the
There's two, and one of them healing, pushing up the hill, controls the sight lines, looks for the spray, gets a little bit of a tag on, but the nade is good. And it's Xavier to go down.
It's a really nice pop in the air there as well. I mean, those are difficult to hit, especially in close range. So really well played for Genesis Dogma. Might be able to move through now. You know, Nova were giving them problems, but I think they're more prioritizing getting into the circle, which makes sense. Deadeye Guy's still in this one, though. I think that's just 2 players on side for them. So bit rough, bit awkward getting into this. Nova taking shots over towards Genesis Dogma. It's just a massive, well, let's say a dogfight here in the crater.
About 4 teams have position in this crater right now. Nova, Genesis Dogma, Reject actually as well as BTR, and I think that's that's BC Swell as well on the south side that we're on board with at the moment. A very difficult place to leave if you have to get out of it, and obviously everybody looking to get up to that western lip.
Yeah, Rico Infinity team, they just held over towards Picardo's side. They haven't had to move too much, and even if they did move, it would have been rough, so they just opted to hold this position till the late game. It's worked out for them. They have the majority of the western side to themselves, but Tongji Bao, they've got a massive magnet, and the circle's the target.
Yeah, I mean, what's name a more iconic duo, right? The center of the circle and Tongji Bao right now. Nade, oh, that's perfectly placed onto Paraboy. Reject, hold it out for now. Not too much damage given back either. It's all right. Looking for more over the top here as Nova look to pick up their teammate. Paraboy ticking away. Nades over the top. A little bit long there. Not going to find it. As the nades continue to bombard. Control the outside. Drop those smokes. Suppress this line, but more nades continue to go through. Jimmy in danger now. A beautiful nade to the back finds the flush, and King goes low as well. 2 players from Reject swelling over the hillside. 1 goes down, but it's traded evenly with Jimmy. King now up to bat. Looks for the shots, but not going to find it. Has to go for the weapon swap, and the drop shot is good. Nova taken down by Reject.
Sarah with a massive clutch moment there from Reject. And I think they played that one very smartly, just hiding inside that house. I do think that they might suffer now just a little bit because the Blues right at their back and they've got players to get up. Rico Infinity team, they take shots from Nigma Galaxy across the way. This is very well played from Nigma Galaxy. You know, they've been waiting this one out for a long, long time after they took their fight with Cryptics earlier on.
Need to bide their time, but they will strike at the perfect moment for now. Anyway, they have an opening. Rico Infinity team looking to get this res, but the time is of the essence for all of these teams. What can you do with that taken out sightline? What can you move through this ground with? As the circle shrinks, and look at that, it's Deadeye's guys in the middle. They need a couple of kills, though, if they want to be in with a chance of qualifying here, Blank.
You've only got 2 players as well. It's going to be a little bit difficult, and there's no way they can control the entirety of this compound. Their only saving grace is look at the ground around them. It's barren, it's scorched, it's burnt. There's no way anyone gets across that without being spotted by the guys from Deadeye Guys.
Ooh, in comes Rico Infinity team, moving a little bit further down those hillsides. Trying to swing around, get some position. It's a little bit of calm before the storm, but everybody crunching in on the south side is going to be the main focal point here. Tongji Bao have to move north past Nigma Galaxy.
Wedding with the smokes in hand. Stalwart flying in. Rico Infinity team take a few shots over towards them. That's kind of on Deadeye Guys to push them back a little bit. And look at this. This is what I'm talking about, is that Deadeye Guys just can't hope to hold all this down with just 2 players. They opt to take the house, which is great. It's a 2-story. Means it's going to be even more difficult to get your players inside without taking nades. But look at this, Tong Jiabao. They know where Enigma Galaxy's holding. Freak tries to make something happen, but Lon's not able to clean this one out. Luckily, they've got an off-angle insert.
Such a crucial off-angle there. Able to look for that knock to be able to find it, and now it's a 1 versus 3, but who's this? It's BC Swell. Zussi over that ridgeline, turns his attention elsewhere, thinks that fight can resolve itself, and Tong Jiabao, they've taken 2 knocks. Ralph managed to get back up there. Freak back to fairly fightable HP, and now it's Manhan lonesome. For Tong Jiabao, goes to the spray down the hill, but gets taken down from across the way. Nicely done, nicely done. And now Enigma Galaxy can move through in the top 5 teams.
But they are clean at this point in time. Immediately back behind the vehicle, sees Zussi in the distance, and in fact takes shots. This is dangerous, but they know he's at the backside of the circle. Enigma Galaxy make it happen.
4 teams remain now, blank, and Deadeye's Guys is one of them. Reject in the buildings on the far side, as Nova have been eliminated as well. BC Swell with that snake, 2 players from Enigma Galaxy. Stalwart low as well. It's Reject and Deadeye Guys right now.
Reject is the big one, but Circle centers up on Deadeye Guy's position. So have to push out of that concrete building and try and move over towards Deadeye Guys, but they are not taking any shots. They're not taking any fights with anyone. And I'm sorry, but Deadeye Guys, 15 points. It's not enough. It is not enough.
It's a whole chunk, but you maybe look at it a little bit more than that. They need a couple kills here in these final moments if they want to close this one down. 3 players there for Reject. They look to swing around the side. That's the spray. A good knock there from Ralph to slow that one down. And Deadeye's Guys, again, maybe just with a chance. They need to keep their wits about them. Getting knocked at this stage is pretty much a death sentence. Stalwart lose their final player as Reject take that kill. And the points are going away from Deadeye's Guys. 2 kills only right now. A nade could potentially find them a lot more, but they're not even going to go for it there.
Yeah, Lovesir is trying to hold down 3 players at once now. Enigma Galaxy, I think they used a lot of their utility in smokes earlier on versus the fight with Tong Jiabao, so they have to rely on speed, aggression. Ralph drops into the buggy, looking to crash into the building, makes it happen. They know On Top's in here. They were looking towards him earlier.
Oh, they have absolutely got the bead. Jump shot around the window. Ralph goes very, very low, but stays alive crucially. And now the teammate can come in. Looks for more backup. Ralph will be healing up on those boosters, gets those bandages on board as well. Fairly low on meds in general for Enigma Galaxy, so they need to be careful. And On Top looking to try and stay alive now. This fight with Ralph. Freak still quite a way away. Lovesir as well, just on the top floor. No, they need to guard out every angle. No, they need to win it. So On Top takes more damage here.
It's a nice nade that comes through now. Freak starts to move up, but Sarah's there, waiting in position. But Freak, he's got the fancy movement. He's got the quick feet, able to get back behind this vehicle. Now, On Top, nade in hand.
Move around the side. Freak to the wall, looking for more. There it goes. There's the knock that they were looking for. On Top goes down, and now it's all down to Love. Will it be able to win out the day? Reject. Moving around the ground floor. Enigma Galaxy have the walls.
Lovesir with nade in hand, throws it through the window, tries to get some damage onto Ralph.
Great.
Only the bandages. He goes down. Second place would be great, but again, Deadeye Guys, how many kills have these guys been able to accumulate?
Oh.
I don't think very much.
And that one's stolen away by Duello. Only 2 points just a second ago, and I think it's still only going to be 2 there. Still, they'll take it. They'll take 17 points if they can get it, but it's looking very unlikely now. Reject moving as a 3 around the side. Only Freak to deal with. They're pushing up, has the crack in the wall, knows all of the positions now. Reiji looks to go over the top with the spray, and it is good. That was taken by Deadeye's Guys, so another point found. 1 versus 3. Go on. What can you do, son?
Lovesir now against the Japanese Hydra. It rears its head. We'll see what happens here. Reject looking to finish out this game strong.
One misstep could put them in a very winnable, a losable situation for Reject. Time being bided right now.
They don't need to do too much. They just need to wait the boy out. Pan goes through the window. It's ever so close. Lovesir, He hears the pang off the back of the wall, wondering what the hell just happened, trying to spook him into a nade too. That's so cruel. But time is running out, and the blue starts to push through the building.
He must know that it's only him and another team. After all that fighting, they'll know. The ground floor is held. Sarah, try and guide it out. The circle continues to close. He's right on the edge and needs to make the move. It's him to go up for it. Another pan clangs off the wall, but he needs to move in. He needs to drop down. And with all of these sidelines, you have to wonder how he's going to do it. Rage, he finds it through the window. The final shot lands. Only those 15 points found for Deadeye's guys, but the chicken dinner goes to Reject.
Reject with a fantastic ending there. Honestly, the surprise attack onto Nova was phenomenal as well there, John. Love to see that one coming through from this team.